Hi, it's Matt from Go Green Autos. So here we have what is the rarest EV in the country. It is a Mia electric. These were a French built car, French company. They didn't last too long, they went out of production. They did officially launch in the UK. They only sold 9 of them, I believe, and this is one of them. And soon after this was built, they went out of business. However, they are coming back, and other companies bought all the tooling, and they're currently building a factory in Eastern Europe somewhere, and I do believe these are coming back into production. So this is a French car, but it is central driving position. So you sit in the middle, so it's neither left or right hand drive, and it's a 3-seater, so you have 2 passengers there and their legs go down the side. And as you can see, you've got this cutout here. You've got sliding doors both sides with this cutout in the floor to make it easier to get in to that middle position. So the Mia is a small city car. It's got a 12 kilowatt hour lithium phosphate battery pack underneath. It's 3 seats, as I said, little hatchback. It's got a glass tailgate, LED rear lights. It's all made with plastic panels with this sort of carbon fibre effect on it. Round here you've got your AC charging port. It's a 3 kilowatt AC port, charges on a standard 3-pin plug. And then you've got these sort of cute little door release buttons. You push that and slide the door open. It's almost a two-handed job. I'm struggling there to do that holding the camera. And yeah, inside we've got 3 seats. Driver sits central. The floor cuts out there to allow the driver to get in. And then inside we've got airbag, this nice dashboard design with sort of floating pods either side with all your controls on, basic heater, light adjustment, radio, manual adjusting side mirrors. Then over here we've got our forward and reverse gear selector, an eco button, a little cup holder over there, cigarette lighters on both sides to charge phones and things, and the button inside as well lights up to release the doors from the inside. This does have 2 keys but with 1 fob, and if I open the boot, it's got electric release on the boot. And then in the back here we've got 2 charging cables. They're both the same, and we've got your Type 1 plug on the end to go into the car, and a normal 3-pin mains plug on the other end to go in any old socket. So this car's had only 1 owner from new. It's been in London all its life, and it's only done 7,000 miles. So the primary purpose of this video is to show you the condition, and that allows people to buy the vehicle without coming to view it first, and most do, and then I'll deliver the vehicle to you. So let's just walk around and show you the condition of this one. Generally it's in really nice condition. It's only done 7,000 miles, as I've said, and it's all made of plastic, so all the panels are sort of dent free. There's just a few little very minor scratches in the panels which I've got to show you, and all the alloy wheels have got curbing marks around the edges. Actually that's the best of all of them. Nothing to show you along there. So on this one we've got some scratches there on the spoke, and some sort of minor curbing around the edge. Tyres are like new, I would add as well. So around the back we've got a couple of little scratches down there, very minor. And then looking around here we've got some curbing along the edges of the rim on this one. I've touched all up with a bit of black gloss paint so it doesn't look so obvious, but there's sort of curbing all the way around the outside, but again pretty minor. We have a little scratch here on the sliding door, and then down on this side we've got again sort of curbing all around the edge, a bit more on this one, and scratches on the 2 alloys there, and a little bit down on those 2 spokes, shall I say, and a little bit down there. And then we've got a little parking rash there on the bumper, and then the same here along the front. There's sort of a little rash here where clearly someone's rubbed something when they've parked up against something, and that's about it really. And then on the inside nothing much to show you. It's all clean and tidy on the inside. The only thing I would point out is this side of the seat, where someone's obviously been sliding in and out, because there is quite a gap between the seat and the door. It's had a bit of rubbing there, and the foam cushion has sort of squashed a bit, and you've got the metal bar of the seat there. This side is all fine, but yeah, it's fine. It's just starting to rub on the material there, but in reality you'd probably start using this side of the car to get out and even it up a little bit. But yeah, the rest is all in really good condition. I will just point out the sealant around the glass is a little bit untidy. Maybe that's how they come out the factory, because every single panel, you know, where glass mounts is the same. It's just a bit it's a bit of a messy job, but anyway, that is like it, that's what it is. But I would just say it was leaking at the top of the windscreen. The sealant had cracked and water was coming off the top and dropping down inside. Not particularly bad, but it was dripping, so I fixed that. I've resealed the top with some new sealant, so that's fine now. But yeah, I thought I'll just mention it because it's not the best job, but maybe that's how these were built. Or maybe someone's gone around afterwards and just sort of resealed all the panels, because the original sealant had sort of dried and cracking and maybe was leaking. But the car's completely dry inside, and it's all fine. You know, that was the only leak which I've sorted. So inside, I'll just show you, they've got sliding windows on both doors. There's no windows in the back, well, no opening windows in the back. I've also got the logbook here, so I'll just show you no previous keepers, so only one keeper from new, and the registration date is the 19th of December 2013. So let's just start it up. You put your foot on the brake pedal like all EVs, turn the ignition on, just wait a few seconds and then turn it round to starter motor position, and it's now on. And with these, it starts straight away in drive, so you don't do any more other than release the handbrake and put the accelerator down. So you don't select the gears. The gear only toggles between, the gear button, shall I say, only toggles between drive or reverse. So we have an eco button here, puts it into eco, and we're showing here in eco it's got a range, its estimated range of 71 miles. The only other thing I would just say is, because it's centrally mounted, you don't get very good visibility out the back here. We've got a mirror here up in the corner, but actually because your head and headrest is right in the middle, you can't see directly out of the rear glass like you can if you're in a normal right-hand drive car. So you're just looking out the corner of one of the sides. You don't get great visibility out the back. However, you do if you turn around and look physically out the glass. So yeah, what we've got is heating, clock, air vents there, we've got headlight adjustment, we've got a FM radio with MP3 music if you want to do that, and yeah, that's about it really. Lights and wipers, indicators, it's all pretty standard stuff. And then down here we have got the radio book, and we've also got the original Mia handbooks as well, which is great. And then down there we've got the locking wheel nut key, and then, as I said, cup holder, cigarette lighters on both sides, yeah, it feels huge inside actually, because you're sat in the middle. It's quite wide. It doesn't feel as small as it looks on the outside, but I'll just go forward so you can see that it drives without any faults and everything works as it should do. Would just add, the turning circle of this is incredible. It's rear wheel drive, so at the front is just steering, a little bit like a Mitsubishi i-MiEV, but yeah, the turning circle is just incredible. We're here on the industrial estate. I don't know whether this is going to turn around in this road. No, I'm probably asking too much there. No, it's not. But anyway, let's select reverse. But yeah, it has got an amazing turning circle, but anyway, that was a bad example of it. So this car's all ready to go. It will have a new MOT, so 12 months MOT. You've got the 2 charge cables in the back. This doesn't have a Type 1 to Type 2 charge cable for a wall charging unit, because probably you don't need it. You're going to be charging off a 3-pin plug, but I can supply one of those if you do want to use a wall charger. So yeah, this is ready to go. So if you're interested, then give me a call or email and I can deliver this anywhere in the country. So this is going to be ideally a little run around. It's battery owned, very cheap to run. You're not going to be doing long distance driving in this. It's not that sort of car, and it doesn't have rapid charging. So with a range of somewhere between 50 and 60 miles, maybe a little bit more in the summer. You know, this is the first one I've had, so I haven't driven one of these in the summer, but it's showing 56 miles now in the winter. Obviously a little bit warmer today, yeah, so it's just a little run around car. If you want, this is the cheapest EV you can get, so if you just want a little run around where you have no battery rental like you would get with the Renaults, then yeah, this could be ideal. It would also make an ideal promotional car because it's just so quirky, and you can almost guarantee no one's seen one before. So if you just want something that stands out, maybe do a bit of advertising for business, then you know it's ideal for that as well.